What's good, what's up everyone, it's the boy Fish Show here. And today we are back with another day trying. I forgot where we left off at, but all I remember was, you might know who this mysterious woman is in our dream. That's all I remember. But yeah, let's get into it. I found Kat in the same place she found me yesterday. Morning Fish Show, it's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate. Oh shit, it's the last one. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4. The poor guy, he doesn't know you've been rigging the whole show. What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll be just between the 3 soulmate candidates, from here on out. Wait, just a second, what does... I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a tropical gateway for you. Or getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so really it's no big deal. Terry did a fist pump. So without further ado, Fish O, who's the last unlucky girl? I'd like to spend some time with... there's only a girl left. Yui. Yes, I made a bet before you choose Yui today. She's like the only motherfucker I can choose. Great choice, Fisher. I knew I could count on you. Damn. Alright. Let's get the show on the road. Yeah, it's been a minute. I forgot my reading just gets AIDS when I don't play this game for a while. The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give away beneath my feet, and the wind caressed my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her, in a flowing white dress, standing in the middle of all of it. Of all. Hey there, Fisher. What you doing? All the way out here. Oh, I was looking for you. I was hoping we could spend some time together. Yeah, you're like the first individual I met, and like, you're the last individual I met. Ain't that some shit? Then consider me the luckiest girl in the world. You had the cutest big giggle, the kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I like that. This scenery is beautiful. We started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my 2 little brothers, and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun, and the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city a bit way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How'd you meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. Sounds like a typical day in the UK. I came to the city alone, didn't know left from right, and I got lost. I swear every building looks the same. You could say that again. I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live, or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Okay, that's fucked up. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Oh, she blushing. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Shy. We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Fisher. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way, Fesher. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. I shouldn't take too long to remove. So, it shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Okay, now that sound effect threw me off so much, but I was doing it so well. And that's crazy what you just said. So, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. I was just saying I'm so happy to see you again. But what is up with these girls, bro? Like, what's up with some of these girls? Like, real shit. Here's to the future. We spend the rest of the day taking in their nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough what was worrying me to make me feel at home and let at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Fesher. Yeah, W friend, Yui. W friend. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh, hey, Fesher. Hey, Cat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. I know Violet was your favorite till now, but maybe Yui has shaken things up a bit. Who's number one now? Fuck. I'm gonna lie, I don't know why. I can't remember the day with Scarlet. I mean, fucking with Violet at all, but I don't know why. Hold on, no, I'm actually gonna double check. No, I'm actually gonna check that real quick, bro. Oh yeah, we had a. Oh, that makes sense. We had a kind of a dinner date and we talked about something. Okay, yeah, the vibe. I remember the vibe. Okay. Honestly, looking back on that now. Yeah, now I really don't know now. Because Violet was a vibe and Yui was also a vibe. Because like Violet, you know what I'm saying, blessed with some knowledge. You know what I mean? We had just had a nice little walk down memory lane with Yui, you know? So it's a hard one, I can't lie, it's a difficult one. For the walk down memory lane, bro, I gotta give it to Yui, I can't lie. It's for the walk down memory lane, bro. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Yui more than Violet now. It's Yui, you know, it's practically self-explanatory, she's the best. I can't wait to see her again. You really do change your mind like the wind, huh? It doesn't matter to me though, I'm your producer, not your life coach. Anyway, I've got good news that you might be interested in. What's that? My plan was a success, having 3 soulmate candidates have worked magic on our weigh-ins. Which of course means the show will go on. That's awesome. So I'm safe now? Just for now though. We're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you go on a second date with each of Ali, Violet and Yui. Just imagine how much bigger our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favourite... Fuck you. Just imagine the sweet ad revenue rolling. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sound like a plan to me. Good. That's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for our ratings. Will do, thanks Kat. No biggie. I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. What dream you finna have tonight? We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why is that? Feels That's how I'm doing these dreams for now. Every time this music cut on, bro, and in the stream, we have these dreams, bro. I'm reading my stuff with that voice. Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from. She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped, and we were the only two people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to all be the way... Wait, I'm reading the wrong voice. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's harder if people are watching. We laughed together as we cruised along until the sun went down. The sun goes down, my zoo come out.
Is this nigga serious?
The world was ours. When I was at, the sound of the waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside their house. Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before. Really? You never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only grew hyacinths. I'm gonna say hyacinths back home. Nope. Not even on the internet. And I thought I had to get out more. I can believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? Literally? Never. And it's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day too. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tea's ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us all. Well, please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, and theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felonies from being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve, and that's a bar. Morning, Fisher. Congrats, you made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who would have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates can only exist, but hey, we will edit that part out. Yeah, that part out. I thought we were saying more, but you should really be proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave the rest for you to guess. Anyway, between 3 lucky romantic interests, Ali, Violet, and Yui, who do you want to spend time with today? Yeah, I could fit one more. I should fit one more day in, but fuck it. I'll make a longer video because how often do I play this game and shit? How often do I record now, you know? I think go with I'm gonna go backwards down the list. We're gonna go Yui first this time. I knew it, damn. I should have made another bet with 4. Anyway, Yui's somewhere in the fields behind the mansion. I'll be filming as usual. Get a move on. I could see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Fesho. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something. Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you will ever see, or you ever seen. Behold! That's a bunny! Could be a thumbnail. It was indeed a bunny. Where did you get this little guy from? To be honest, I have no idea. I wonder if he was a wild one, or maybe somebody's pet. I've asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody. So I've been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Your smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet bunny back at home? I had two, Bun and Bun Bun, that's right. Both of them are total rascals, but Bun 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 here is a good boy, aren't you, Jesus Christ? She nuzzles against the Bun Bun Bun's head. Yes, you are. Nuzzle, nuzzle. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Bun 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 looks quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back in my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my brothers were too young and my grandma was getting up there, I had to take care of the animals. Grandma was taking care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad to have what I have. Ah, Bun 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 had managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off. Oh, gotta catch him, let's go. What is this, Mario Galaxy? I ran as fast as I could after Bun Bun Bun, but it was no use. It's no use! The distance kept widening. Before long, we couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Don't worry about it. Bun 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 likes to do all this all the time. He's a bit mischievous, but he won't do anything dangerous. We can take our time looking for him. If you're willing to help, of course, Yui. We started walking towards where we last saw Bun Bun Bun, right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it so nice to be outside? The smell of fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There are so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks. Oh yeah, shucks. You're going to make me blush. She laughed and slapped me on the arm. Even so, the city's just not my thing. It's a little bit funny though. It's a little bit funny. Though the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's a good and a bad. And sometimes that good can outweigh the bad. Exactly, you get it, Fesho. My family's never been closer. And that's all I want. They told me to make a lot of money in the city. Make something of myself. All that. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put people I love first. That's all I got you. Wait, fuck. That's all I got in life, really. I'm curious. What do you put first in life? A white man once said, family. That'd have to be a family, no doubt. Oh, is that so? I think we'll make a great team then. Yeah, we can start a family.
Oh man, you're just ruining it!
Way to kill the moment, huh? We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It was hard to believe that. It's Bun Bun Bun. Oh, we found him. You putting it in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun 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 chomping on a bush. I've never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended on Bun Bun like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You're going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I'm happy you're safe. She nuzzles her face against his fur. Bun 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 was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life with the most twists and turns around every corner. But I can promise that if you choose me, I'd always be by your side, no matter what. Wherever you were, I'd come running like always. She took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. I mean, wrong voice. We locked eyes and for that moment, all I could see was her and how beautiful she was. Bun 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 seemed to be a little jealous after that. That nigga's third wheeling now. Thanks again for the help, Fesho. Being with you made this all go a lot faster and made it really special to me. Anytime, Yui, I'm happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. Oh, this is fuck now, cause what did it do about her? I was feeling a bit restless after today's date. To wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea as I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, Fesho. Care for a glass of 5? Or glass or 5? Yeah, for sure. Sure, I love a glass. No, that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Kat stared, chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien. And I don't even know how that's possible. He killed people with buzzsaws. Damn. Yeah, we haven't seen too much of Damien, I can't lie. I think we've seen him for the entirety of the game like 3 times. Sorry, Fesho, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Kat, no worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview, where I ask you about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why is that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. What about yourself, Fesho? If you knew some of the things I had done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really had any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks, Fesho. If you don't mind, I like to be alone. Good night, Kat. No stay up too late. Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I look that bad right now? Good night, Kat. I hurried along. Now hold on just a... If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk Kat. Wait a minute. If Kat's drunk, then who's making today's episode good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. Here we go. The two of us were lying down in a grassy field, watching the road pass us by. Where would you want to go? Where would you want to go when we're out here? The countryside! Seems like it'll be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. I read the wrong voice. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? Wait a minute. Whoa. Hey. This is Yui he's talking to now. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. I wish you would have had a chance to meet her. I know. We will make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. See, the whole make a family thing was a joke, man. Like, come on. Her face turned bright red. What? Huh? So say that after we're actually engaged. It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet. Not sweet as you. Yeah, now it's you, like I don't understand. What the fuck? No, okay. Oh, it's just that fucks my brain now. It just changes now every time. You've got to be kidding. My goodness, she really said that? Yeah, she was all like, whoa, what the hell is that? I flashed her right waist through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. What the hell is that? Coming through, sorry. The heck is going on? Yui practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back. Bun 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 is a bad boy. He just seemed so well behaved. I thought I'd let him outside again, and Bun Bun... Why would you fucking do that? Bun 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 effortlessly swerved past Yui under Violet and I leaped onto Ali. What? Bun 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 somehow made his way up her head and took her cap in his mouth. What in the Mario 64? Hey, give that back! Bun 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 seemed to sniff at Ali, then leaped away and ran off. Get back here! Ali started chasing Bun Bun with all she had, but somehow he always stayed on top, a step ahead of her. This looks like a job for me. I'm going to need a Venus flytrap. A few bottles of... Bun 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 leaped onto Scarlet. Ah, get off! It is quite humorous that a mere bunny was eluded you. Oh, I'm reading the wrong voice. It's quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all for this long. Think you could catch it? Why, of course. Watch a master at... Bun 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 leapt onto Violet's face. Ah, get this thing off! This foul creature off me! Bun 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 sneered with contempt. Someone do something! At the moment, I realized that Tail was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping. Just a second. Bun 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 leapt off Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran out. Give me my cat back. I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on the lunch for today. I guess I should help too. You up to help, Fisher? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick before it gets too far. I'm right behind you. We spend the rest of the morning trying to catch Bun Bun Bun. Emphasis on trying. That bunny is on something. I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some foods Violet reluctantly made. And even then he didn't make it easy. Let's hope the rest of today is a little more relaxed. Good morning, cat. I've been looking for you. Ah, not so loud, please. My head's killing me from all this wine last night. Hold on. She said that before. Am I tripping? That exact same sentence. I still had to edit a lot, but yeah, she said this before, bro. Like, way back. Somehow this scene feels, that's what I'm saying. Something tells me that the chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should spend today's reenacting prohibit fuck you instead of going on a date. You do know how ended, right? Anyway, back to the brass tasks or tax. Yesterday's second date with Yuri went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which soulmate candidate will you be going on a date with today? We're gonna go with Violet. Nice. I kind of had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Let's lead the way. I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hey there, Fesho. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back some memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that bougie? I think that's what it says, I don't know. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you, want to see? For me? I mentioned for her to follow me into the mansion. I asked Kat to pull a few strings and well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She practically was shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor and I don't remember mine. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that was no problem. She got me to speed with her soft and steady hands, and before long, we had the cake in the oven baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Now just the finishing touches, a little more here, a little more there. She's in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and water her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Fesho, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask, believe me. I'm the first in line to try it out. Thank you. Thank you. I just unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. Why's that? My family's caretaker, Lucine, was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Lucine was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worry they told me if it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of a cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun just to stop now. I've just started making some cookies and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, for sure. It's doing so well, man. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed a bowl full of cookie dough, then a tray. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough, then put them in a tray. Do try not to put any of them too close together on the tray, or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. Got it? No mutant cookies here. I ripped off pieces of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow. In the time it took for me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. She moved the mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfect shaped cookies. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you really something incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5. To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Fesho. I was just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in silence. Our eyes locked. Fuck you. You said you had a sister? Why, yes indeed. Viola Valentine. First twins in the family. I'm out of my room on my tray. She flashed a devious smile in my direction, while before she lightly threw a dough ball in my face. What was the cheeky... Before I could react, it splattered against and struck my face. Or stuck to my face. She burst into a childlike laughter. Nice catch, Fesho! Perhaps you might want to try using your hands next time? Oh, it's on. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. Oh, she ultra instinct that shit. What the fuck, man? I was doing so well with her. She dodged with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you're struggling to do right now. I interrupted her with glowing with another dough ball in my hand. Or dough, fuck you. This time, it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Oh, you are going down! Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. I've only a second before her next volley. But I ducked behind the kitchen counter. An instant laughter, a dough ball flew above my head. Ha! Nice! While I was gloating, Violet threw a dough ball that splattered against my forehead. Ah! And then another landed right next to it. Ah! Mercy! And another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory, in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed out all of the dough in my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered her right against her cheek, left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking at a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! Some say you can still hear my screams in the kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after an impromptu food fight, and before the desserts that survives the Great War to porch. Fucking hell. My reading, bro. Her smile and laughter was infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule you out for being a baseball player before you had to come to this island. She put her hand tenderly against my face and she wipes off some of the remaining dough. We looked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thank you for playing along, Fesho. Pardon me. It's been too long since I had that much fun. So thank you for indulging my little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting even worse. Violet laughed as she picked off some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite like this. I like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you too. You're full of surprises, you know. Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spent the rest of the day talking and eating desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat and time fly. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside. Seemed like a nice night for a walk. Oh, hey Fisher. What are you doing out here? Just got out for a walk. Care to join me? Sure, why not? I got a few minutes. How about we do a circle around the mansion grounds? Sounds good to me. So how did they go? Or did Violet go? Fuck. Are we already back to our daily interviews? Did the island run out of wine? That's wholly unrelated, I think. So is it? But yes. Anyway, my date with Violet today was awesome. I would say it was wonderful. No, that's not what I chose, and that's not a word I say often. It's not every day where you get to spend it with a woman who can turn a kitchen into a war zone. I can't remember the last time I had so much fun. And that's not the only amnesia talking. And that's not the amnesia talking. Violet really is something, ain't she? No kidding. I'd expect no less from the woman who's currently our audience favourite. Whenever we get you both in the same room, rain's just so soar through the roof. I can't say I'm surprised to hear that. Keep it up with what you're doing. Our ratings have only been climbing higher and higher every day. But it's no time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry, I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously, if you get yourself killed by not following the plan at this point, you deserve it. Looks like we finished our walk. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. But it was a nice walk, a nice break. Night Fisher. Night Cat. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. The scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. It's just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either, she frowned. Hey, on the bright side, I can at least tell it was bread this time. Uh-oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It's been quite a while since I've done this. Sorry, Fisher. I wanted to have something good. I reached for one of her pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure it's... I took one bite. Then waffled the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious. I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? I took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Cross my heart. You're just saying that. She smiled. That's fair. I'm sorry, I've been recording this shit for like nearly an hour. My reading is just fucked to this point. I apologize. She smiled. That's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all her might. But I love that about you, you know? I love you, Fisher. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. And that was all that mattered. What I wouldn't give to have you back in like this. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more, hit the sub button. And yeah, bro, who is it, bro? For real, like, I noticed it. For every girl we've gone a date on so far, the dream just changes to like them. Like, last episode it was Terra, then like this episode is Yui, then Violet, like now. And I feel like, I know for a fact when we go on a date with Ali, it's finna be her. Who fucking knows, man? I'm trying to think, will we get like knocked out again? Who knows? I don't know. Peace out, everyone. Have a good day. Fresh O out of here.